The chart control was first introduced in ASP.NET 4.0. Before the chart control, developers had to either pay for expensive third-party charting products or try to create their own charts using the classes in the system.drawing namespace. The chart control makes it really easy to add charts to your pages. To begin this lesson, open the Market Trader project from your sample files folder. And open marketcharts.aspx in Design View. At the moment, this page contains only a SQL data source control. The SQL data source control on this page retrieves data from a stored procedure in the project's database. The reason that a stored procedure is used instead of link code or the link data source control is that the database query is too complex to be easily created using link. In a typical work environment, stored procedures are usually written by a specialized team member called a DBA, or Database Administrator. Most ASP.NET programmers do not have the skills necessary to create stored procedures, but have the skills needed to access data from stored procedures designed by a DBA. If you are interested in learning how to create stored procedures, there are many books available on this subject. The stored procedure on this page summarizes data for the chart control to use. The SQL data source control was covered in session 11 of the Essential Skills course in this series. Now add a chart control to the page. You'll find it in the Data category of the toolbox. Then set the ID property of the new chart to chart quotes. Next, you will need to set the data source of the chart. Click the Quick Tasks menu, then click the Choose Data Source drop-down menu and select SQL Data Source Chart Data. The Quick Tasks menu changes, allowing you to select which data will be displayed in the chart. Click the X-Value Member drop-down menu, and if there are no entries in the menu, click Refresh Schema. Then click the menu again and select Quote Date. Then click the Y-Value Members drop-down menu and select Dow Jones Value. Now test your chart by viewing marketcharts.aspx in your web browser. Your chart works and returns the Dow Jones figures from the database. However, the scale of the chart means that it is not very useful. You will improve this chart in the coming lessons. Close your web browser now, and you're going to change the chart into a line chart. It's very easy to change the chart type. Click the Quick Tasks menu, then click the Chart Type drop-down menu, and click Line. Now view marketcharts.aspx in your browser again, and as you can see, you now have a line chart. This chart isn't as useful and attractive as it could be. In the next lesson, you will improve this chart by adjusting the scale and adding more data. Close your web browser now, and close Visual Studio. You've now completed Lesson 7.4. Create a chart control.